and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Secondly, I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS that rule well, and they risk their lives on the line, and the sincere alchemists out there, the women that submit themselves in total silence and learn from the men of the Lord. Shalom. This is another a video about rumors of war. And we're getting at that time that the Hamashiach, our Lord Yahweh Shah, is about to make his grand stage appearance. And with these scriptures actually talking about things, events that's happening in the world, we need to really, if this knowledge is given to you and you can seek the Most High while he's available, we need to seek him while he's going to be found, because it's going to be so many things that's going to happen. It's going to bug people's minds out. And it says it's going to be a time like never before. Never before there was. So you need to seek the Most High while he's still available, or you're going to get caught up in that time that's never before. We need to hope for elect. We still do got to write out our own salvation as well. But we're living in the last of the last of the last of days. But this right here is Matthew chapter 24. I'm going to read verse 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm just going to read it down. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed. And that's what Christ stands for, anointed. And shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. The end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdom. And there should be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. These are the beginning parts of sorrows. It's just the start of it. But what I want to focus on is just Matthew, verse 7 and 6. And you shall hear of rumors of wars, and see that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. Is it not every time you turn on the news you hear about United States and Iran, United States and Russia, United States and China, or China and Hong Kong dividing themselves as a nation? I'm going to let the King Supreme Devil talk. And when they talk about rumors of war, because you're going to actually hear about a rumor of war, because a woman is going to actually bring it up, which is probably somebody they had put that out there, because these devils are crafty. They've been crafty ever since the Garden of Eden. Here we go.
You're made of hustle, and UMUC is made for you.
Excuse me, Salaki, I'm about the ads.
It's us, millennials. Everyone's favorite.
Ron made a big mistake. This drone was in international waters. Clearly, we have it all documented. It's documented scientifically, not just words. And they made a very bad mistake.
How will you respond, Mr. President? How will you respond?
You'll find out.
Are you willing to make a war with Iran?
You'll find out. You'll find out. I mean, obviously, we're not going to be talking too much about it. You're going to find out. They made a very big mistake.
Mr. President, you said Iran is a different country. Do you still hold that opinion?
Oh, absolutely. When I came here, Iran was in 14 to 18 different sites of confliction. They were extremely hostile. They were hostile when they signed the deal. They were screaming death to America. And I think probably Iran made a mistake. I would imagine it was a general or somebody that made a mistake in shooting.
Think of it like this. If the Most High says it's going to be days like never before, your imagination can't even process that, because our thoughts are not his thoughts. So just really let that marinate in your mind. Days like never before about to happen in the grand stage, like you about to be seeing some abnormal shit that never happened since the world ever spun around, since the creation of the world.
drone down. And fortunately, that drone was unarmed. There was no man in it, and it was over international waters, clearly over international waters, but we didn't have a man or woman in the drone. We had nobody in the drone.
Are you still open?
It would have made a big difference, let me tell you. It would have made a big, big difference. But I have a feeling, I may be wrong, and I may be right, but I'm right a lot. I have a feeling that it was a mistake made by somebody that shouldn't have been doing what they did.
So do you think that
I think they made a mistake, and I'm not just talking the country made a mistake. I think that somebody under the command of that country made a big
Are you
mistake.
still open to talking to Iran's leadership?
Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's all going to work out.
So you're saying that member of your administration who wants
Say it?
Are you saying you think it wasn't intentional to strike the drone?
I don't know. I find it hard to believe it was intentional. It could have been somebody who was loose and stupid that did it. But we'll be able to report back, and you'll understand exactly what happened. But it was a very foolish move. That I can tell you.
What is
Do you feel like there are members of your administration who are trying to push you into conflict?
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, in many cases, it's the opposite. But I will say, look, I said, I want to get out of these endless wars. I campaigned on that. I want to get out. We've been in Afghanistan for 19 years. As you know, we've reduced very substantially in Afghanistan. We beat the caliphate. We took back 100% of the caliphate. When it was 99%, Justin, I said, we're going to get out. We're going to start peeling back. And everybody went crazy because it was 99. So I said, all right, so we'll finish it up. So we got 100%. And we're pulling that back out of Syria. We're pulling a lot of people back. But this is a new wrinkle. This is a new fly in the ointment, what happened shooting down the drone. And this country will not stand for it. That I can tell you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
You know, the whole point is that, in a nutshell, the Lord, Yahweh Shah is coming back, regardless if people don't want to listen or not. It's not going to stop it from happening. The Most High don't lie. He don't lie. Like, I've lied in my life, and I'm pretty sure everybody else has lied, but the Most High don't lie. His words are pure. You know, so seek him while he can be found. It's ironic. You could turn on a YouTube and you'll see videos of the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord. You'll see videos of the various topics, anything about Yahweh Shah. You know, that name is starting to spread across the earth. Just like I said, it was going to be in the latter days. Like, that name is starting to scatter across the earth. You know, so with that being said, Shalom.